Good morning, everyone. This is a shopping haul of all the things I've purchased at different stores over the last couple of weeks. My mom and I went to Dothan a few weeks ago, did all the stores there were to do. So we did the Dothan Rescue Mission, we did, the other Dothan Rescue Mission, the ARC store, the other Dothan Rescue Mission, and America's Thrift, and then I have done two since then. One was the Helping Hands here in town, and the other one was Innovative Charities just outside of Mariana. So I have a whole bunch of different things to show you today, plus some stuff that has been put away in the house already that I've already put into place. So I'll show you those and which stores I got those from. So let's get started. Okay, so our first stop was the Dothan Rescue Mission. We spent almost 2 hours in there and I got so much good stuff. All of this is the Dothan Rescue Mission. So let's get started. Plus some other stuff that is already in the house. So I bought this gorgeous piece of, I'm gonna call it wall art. I don't know. Floral wall art arrangement, something. It was $4. I love this so much. I don't know, there's something about the vegetables and the crinkliness of it and the oldness of it. I adore this. But this was attached to this piece of Christmas greenery. So I guess it was originally like a Christmas piece or something. I don't know, or maybe they just threw whatever greenery they had on. So I removed that because I don't like that piece with this look, because this is gonna hang in my kitchen on the side of my pantry. So I was super excited about this one, and you can hang it in either direction, whichever one you choose, but I like it this way best. So $4 for this. And then I got several pillows, but a couple of them are already in places in the house. But I did get this one. This one was $1. It's a beautiful little vintage Christmas pillow. It's red and white velvet, and this stuff has been attached, but I do not know how. I really liked this one. It was $1. And then I got this pillow. Oh, so useful in the car. This one was also $1. It was in really good condition. It doesn't smell weird at all. It perfectly fits my head. I like the softness of it. You can get the warm side for wintertime or the cool side for summer. So I super love this one. This one was also $1. And if you hear noises in the background, the dogs are locked out of the room and they're under the door being very mad about it. So if you hear noises, that's what that is. But then I got this pretty little flower. It is a poinsettia and it's made out of blue velvet surrounded with glitter. My grandma bought some of these before they were pink, but I got the blue one. This was a way longer stem, but I have already cut it down, and I think I got this for $2. Then I got some board games, some fantastic board games. I got this one for $5. It is a murder mystery game set in a museum, and it is so unopened that not a single one of the cards packages has even been opened. All of it is still in the packaging, including all of the weapons and stuff. They're all still in the packaging, haven't been popped out yet, so that was really cool. $5 for this, and then $2 for this Apples to Apples game, which we did not have one of these, and this is one of our favorite games to play, so super excited to get an Apples to Apples. Then we got a bunch of fantastic books, which is surprising to no one. So I got this one. It's a very vintage kids book, 25 cents. I loved the art in this one, and I loved the title and the storyline. Then I found this one, also amazing art, because an illustration will win my heart every single day, all day long. So the illustrations were just precious. So 25 cents for another farm book, because I did not have enough of those already. And then Let's Go to Grandma's House, another 25-cent book. But this one just reminded me of actually my house a little bit. My house kind of feels like a kid's book to me sometimes, and that's kind of what this reminded me of. So super excited about this one. Then I got this one. This was only $1. Laura Ingalls Wilder, On the Way Home, and it is the diary of their trip from South Dakota to Missouri. So I've never seen this book. I had no idea this existed, and I was really excited to find that. Then I can also hear the kittens outside, so pardon that noise as well. And then the Chicken House, and again, illustrations. That's my favorite part, always. Then, and that one was free, by the way. And then this one caught me with the spinning wheel. That instantly got my attention. $1, Children of the Handicrafts. I love this so much. The pictures in it are few and far between, but they are beautiful. So really excited. I love a good thick old kids book. Then I've been looking for this one for quite some time in pretty much every thrift store we go to. We Are Gardeners. It's the Joanna Gaines kids book. It was 50 cents and in really good condition. Then I got this beautiful, The Cowboys ABCs for $1.50. Another beautiful kids book. The illustrations were lovely and it's cowboy themed, so I had to. Then I got, this is a mouthful, The Big Golden Book of the Wild West, American Indians, Cowboys, and the Settling of the West. That's a mouthful. $2, and I have so many of these like history picture books because I love learning this way. I love teaching people this way. So I was really, really happy about this one. And the illustrations were gorgeous. So $2 for that one. The books were unfortunately a little bit more than I actually was excited to pay for them. But that's okay. They were a little expensive. That's fine. Everything else was so cheap that it ended up equaling out quite nicely. So this was probably my favorite find of the whole day in that shop. This is my gorgeous, made in Spain, red and white polka dotted, golden footed clasp purse. And has these straps. They're bendy, but it's okay. And inside of it, it has the gold chain for hanging on your hip, and you will not believe what I paid for this because I got some 100% real leather ones there before that were $10 a piece. This was $2. $2. I adore that one so much. So then I got this basket right here, and it has my little kitty cat and my person in it, but I'll show you that in a second. This basket is to hang on my wall to finish out this wall hanging that I have. It was $1, I think. And then for $1.50, I got 4 yellow linen napkins. I'm going to take these weird little designs off, but 4 yellow linen napkins because I love to use real napkins when I serve people. Then I got this tiny, bring her closer, this tiny little figurine of this girl with her baby doll. I think I actually have this in white already, but I'm going to turn this one bronze like I have some of my other projects. And then I also got this little cat figurine in like this terracotta color, and I think I'm going to bronze this one as well because it will pull out some of those details in the carving. So also going to bronze that. This one I think was $1. I think the little girl was 50 cents maybe. Then I got a trash can for my bedroom because I don't want to have to walk all the way to another room when I want to throw away like a cotton pad or whatever. So I have a trash can now. It is lined because it wasn't originally a trash can. It's originally like to put a plant down in, but I don't care. I'm going to use it as a trash can. So that's why I got it. Then I got some ornaments. These were, I think, $1 for 3, and I think I got 6 of them. I got this little kind of bronzy golden ball. I got this, and when I saw this, I knew exactly what it was. This is a Christmas Carol vintage 1980s ornament. So it has the picture from the Christmas Carol in it with like Scrooge and Tiny Tim. I loved this thing so much when I saw it because I am a huge Christmas Carol fan. And then I got this weird little strange ball. It was Christmassy. I liked it. Then I got this one because the hand painting was beautiful to me. Then I got this little old man. I don't know what country he's from. He was in the ornament section, though I don't think he's an ornament, and I liked it, so we got it. Then I got this. This was probably my favorite thing in that whole bin because it is a sparkly pear, and I am going to clean it up a little bit and then put it on my shelf, and it's a pear, but it's sparkly, and I love that. So yeah, I think that one's really pretty. So that was everything in the house goods section. Here we are in the kitchen section. I got these mini oval containers with lids because I thought those would be very useful for something, and they were only 50 cents. Then I got this giant Season's Greetings pie server because servers are so useful, and I also like to give them as gifts. I got this one for $1, and it's real silver. And then I got this set of wooden salad servers, I guess is what you say, salad servers. But I like to use these for other things other than just salad. So I got these for 50 cents a piece. Then I got a bread pan because I was completely... so I didn't look up what I had been given at the wedding, like pans wise, and I didn't like narrow down on the baking pans. I was completely out of anything bread shaped. I didn't have a glass dish. I didn't have anything bread shaped. So I now have a $1 bread pan so I can make bread, because everything else is like a flat little glass pan or a cookie baking sheet, and none of that. I mean, you can make your bread into a loaf on a pan, but I wanted a bread pan. So I finally found one in a thrift store. So this was what I bought at the Dothan Rescue Mission. And now let's move on to the next store. So the next store was the second location of the Dothan Rescue Mission. It was a very small little purchase, but I really liked what I got. I was a big fan of the glasses, and they had a ton to choose from, so yeah. We love to drink out of fancy wine glasses, and this design just caught my eye. I loved just the carving in there. I like the size because they were really tall and they hold a lot. They're also low to the ground, so they're not going to tip over as easily. So $2 a piece for these. I got 3 of them, which was all they had of this variety, or I probably would have gotten more. But yeah, I really like those for, like, especially if you're doing a float, like a root beer float or whatever, to have a really tall glass, or if your ice cubes are really big, which ours are really big. So really liked those. Then for 50 cents, I got this little wedding couple. Trying to see if I can block the light. There we go. This little wedding couple. I love this so much. Her lips are purple. I don't know why they're purple, but I'm probably going to paint them a different color. But I really, really liked this little couple. And that was 50 cents. Then I got this ornament of an apple, a partly eaten apple, for, let's see, I think it was 25 cents. But I don't like this little part here, so I'm probably going to color that so that you can't really notice it's been chewed on. But I really liked this apple, and it was glittery and sparkly. Then apparently I am into all things with peppers on them. So yes, this has peppers on it, and I'm trying to block the light. Let me see. There we go. So peppers on this little crock, and I loved the color green inside. It's not showing up very well on camera, but this color green is the same color green my bedroom was in my parents' house. So I love, love, love that dark green. Then I almost jumped right out of my skin when I saw this. I mean, right out of my skin. $1. Like, I can't believe the price of that either. $1 for this Narnia ornament. Lion Witch in the Wardrobe Narnia ornament from the year it came out. That is incredible. It has like quotes from Aslan all the way down the side of it. And then here is another picture of Aslan, and then the same quotes right around there. So $1 for this Narnia ornament. Almost lost my mind. That was so awesome. So that was what I got at the second rescue mission location. And this is what I got at the Ark, since they are right next door to each other. We ran over to the Ark location, and this is what I got there. These were $1 for all 3 of these. So I got this little tree with these little fake ornaments on it because, yeah, I needed one more tree. I have like 3 dozen. And then I got these little trees, the ones with the snow around them or on them. They're kind of glittery. I think they had originally had like leafy stuff on them because I found remnants of that, but I liked them better as stick trees. So this is the stick trees that I got. And again, all 3 of these trees for $1. And then I got another little lady holding a baby, because I'm a sucker for all things lady and baby-ish. And I think I'm going to paint this one bronze because it's pretty, but it's not, I don't know, it's something I would easily walk by. If it hadn't had a baby in its arms, I would not have even looked at it. So I think I want to bronze it and make it a little bit more interesting to look at. So I think I'm going to do that with that one. That one was $1, I think. And then I got this gorgeous frame. This was $2 for this big gorgeous frame. This one's missing its back plate, but I can easily fix that. So big, beautiful frame. My dream is to put pictures from the wedding in here. So like right here would be the picture of like either the first kiss or one of the really pretty kiss photos from the day. Then like little pictures of us from our couples shoot all the way around here. This one is missing its glass. This one's missing its back. I forgot to mention this one was also missing its glass, but that's okay. So $2 for this gorgeous frame. So really excited about that one. Can't wait to put that one into use. So that was what I got at the Ark and the second Dothan Rescue Mission location. And now let's move on to what I got at America's Thrift. Okay, So America's Thrift was awesome. Got a lot of good stuff. Was actually kind of surprised at the kind of stuff that I got, because none of it was expected. It was, normally I have like a jam up time in the home goods section. Didn't find hardly anything. Clothing, on the other hand, was fantastic, and it was all really last minute. I didn't even try on half of what's in the stack. I just knew it would fit, and it did, and it was amazing. So, okay, we're gonna start with clothes because I have bragged about them. So this is a dog outfit. So this is a Gap dog sweatshirt with the hood, and it fits Dolly like it was made for her. And I think I paid $3 for this. I was super excited about it because it was about Dolly's size, and I knew if it didn't fit Dolly now, it would possibly fit Matilda later. So yes, I got this beautiful dog, and it even has the little hole right here for like the leash or the harness leash part to go through. So if they're wearing a collar or a harness, it works. That was really cool. That was $3. And then I got 2 dresses for me. So these dresses were kind of interesting because, they were either going to be fantastic or they were going to be horrible. I think I took maybe 7 or 8 dresses in there, and I walked out with 2, and that was it, because everything else just didn't fit or wasn't right. It was skimpy. It's a weird time of year to try to buy clothes because it's either all so wintry that you can't wear it in Florida, or it's so summery that it doesn't look right. So it's hard to find fall clothes, like clothes that seem to fit both, in a thrift store, because while a lot of retail places do like fall lines of stuff with fall colors and fall designs, thrift stores just don't have that. It's few and far between. If you find it, good. If you don't, I'm not surprised. So the fact that I found these, they're both a little summery, but I think I can make them work kind of fall, was kind of cool. I know what you're thinking, this is really summery. In fact, this is spring, not summer. That's okay. I think I'm gonna make it work, and if I don't make it work, I have a summer dress, and that's fine. But it fit so perfectly, I could not leave it there. So this sundress was magnificent. I love the layers. I love the way it, the tiers go down. I love the way the front fits. I love the way the back fits. And these ties, I didn't have to adjust the ties 1 inch. Put it on, it literally fit so perfectly. I didn't have to pull and tug and adjust to anything. I love this. I want to wear this with a sweater over it, like a short, like a more cropped sweater over the top of it. Preferably, I have this vision for this dark brown sweater that I have with really big sleeves over the top of this really summery print. I think that would be really pretty. I'm gonna give it a shot. So I got this one. This one I think was $8.49, which is kind of ridiculous. Seriously, it's a thrift store. I'm here to pay thrift store prices, but that's okay. America's Thrift is high, and we all know it's high. So got that one. Their prices just always make me cringe a little bit, especially with this next one. Same thing, same price. Again, just very high prices. Anyways, so I got this dress for a very specific reason, and then I have wished to wear it 9 times since then, because I haven't been using any of this. It's all just been sitting waiting for this video. But this dress is to die for. The fit, the Regency waist, the ties at the top, the color, the material, the drape, the sleeve with the pucker, literally the where it falls on my leg. This dress is a dream come true. I love this so much. What I bought this for specifically was for welcome to our home for brunch on Saturday. Let me throw on a cute dress that looks like I thought about you, but not so fancy that it's like, why didn't you dress up more? This is exactly what I was hoping for. This is stunning. I love the color, I love the fit, I love the material. It was fantastic. The only thing I didn't love about it was the price, and that's okay. So, love those 2 dresses. Then ran by the sweater section very last minute. I was just gonna run over and check out the sweaters. This was actually the last stop of that day. I was very tired. I was ready to go home. And I looked down and saw this red sweater. Actually, I saw the sleeve at first, and I recognized it as a turtleneck because of the type of sleeve it was. So ran by, grabbed that. This is a red turtleneck. It is a Faded Glory from it was established in 1972, the brand was. This one is 100% cotton, and I paid $3 for it. I was so excited about this. I have a black turtleneck, a very plain black turtleneck. I love to layer that with like a little sweater vest or a regular vest, or throw a cape on over it. So I didn't have a red one to kind of pull that Christmassy feel out. So super excited about this one. Only $3, which was fantastic. Then I found this sweater sitting very, very close to that one. I do not recognize the brand at all, and I paid like $4.39 for this one, but it's a short black sweater. So it comes up a little higher. On me, it'll probably come up a little bit higher than even this. But the reason I like a short sweater occasionally, the sleeves are a little on the short side, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I usually tug my sleeves up, my long sleeves up to like right here anyways. But the reason I wanted a short sleeve, or short sweater, not a short sleeve sweater, but a short sweater, is because a lot of my sweaters, currently I think the only black ones I have, one of them is really, really, really long. Like way down, like wear with leggings long. It's really long, which is great when you want like a frumpy dumpy look, when you want to like front tuck it into a skirt or whatever. But it doesn't look good over anything else. Like, oh, I need a sweater real quick. It does not look good at all with that. So if you're wearing it with a skirt for the baggy look, that's great. The other one I have is the turtleneck one. Again, very tight, very buttoned up, and it doesn't look right with just anything. This one's casual, it's shorter, it will land about waistline height with everything I wear, which is fantastic because it won't look like I'm trying to borrow a sweater from my grandpa. So, which I do love. I do love a borrow sweater from a grandpa look, but not for everything. So super excited about that one. Then this was a total accident. This was not supposed to be found. This was not intentional. I was actually in a conversation with my mom. We were standing next to the checkout, and I saw this from a distance. Mid-conversation, just went, hold on, and took off to find this because I recognized just how adorable this was. And actually, I think I saw the old tag, and that's what caught my eye. But it was it's a jeanswear country seat jacket. It's 100% polyester, but it's made in the USA of imported fabrics. See reverse for the care, which I do love when that says that. It's like machine washable, no bleach, tumble dry on low, do not iron. It's a faux fleece red farm jacket with the old-fashioned buttons that like button all the way down the front. I loved the square bottom, like the way this is. I don't know, it just I would love to throw this on over a high-waisted skirt with a cute top under it, because it feels, I think I paid $5.19 for it. It feels very relaxed, very country, but without being like, I just came from the farm, look at the dirt under my nails. I don't know, I really liked it. I was super excited about that one. So clothes were definitely a huge hit that day. Got some great clothes. In fact, weirdly enough, that was the only place I got clothes that day. I did not buy a single piece of clothing anywhere else except for America's Thrift. So I got those. Then I went to the book section. The book section was interesting. I found a bunch of great books in two different places. I did not go shopping for books. I have huge bookshelves full of books. I didn't need any more books, and yet here we are. So this is Mustang Wild Spirit of the West. Did not have this book. Collect horse books. Don't have this one. Don't know how I don't have this one, but I didn't have this one. So got that. Then this is a cool story. So the Extreme Adventure series by Justin Dath is one of my favorite series ever. It was the very first series I ever read alone as a kid, which for a person who struggled with reading, that's a really big deal. So I adore the Extreme Adventure series with Sam Fox as the main character, and he's an Australian kid who goes on all kinds of adventures. He always has the worst luck, and he ends up in the worst scenarios with animals where he's like trying to make it out with a toothpick and a pocket knife. And so this is it's 2 copies of the last book in that series. I got these to give as gifts because when I find a book that I love dearly, I love to give it away as a gift to somebody who I think would also enjoy it because I've already read it and I think it's great. So found those were amazing. Then I found this King of the Wind. I already have this book, but I don't like my copy as much as I like this copy. So I think I might put that copy in my gift box to be given away. And this one will be my new keep. And then found 2 Winnie the Pooh kids books, which I don't actually think I have any. So I was really excited about that one. I got 3 stories from Winnie the Pooh and 3 stories from The House at Pooh's Corner. So very similar books, but not the same stories in each. So I liked those. Then my mom actually found this for me, and I'm not totally positive I didn't steal it from her cart. But this is a Pioneer Woman dinner time. It's her big red cookbook. I have her little green one. So now I have 2 Pioneer Woman cookbooks, and I'm super excited about that one. So then I went to the home goods section and found this little crock. I liked it because of the blue top with the lemons on top. It doesn't come out very easily, but that's okay. I'll put something I don't have to access often in it. I love a good decanter to put stuff in, like in the pantry or on the countertop. This one was only $4, so I was really excited about that. Then in the same color scheme, I found this tiny little bitty potted something plant. I don't know what it's supposed to be, like a lemon, maybe a kumquat, I don't know. Anyways, I thought it was cute for rooms where I can't actually have a live plant, so I think I paid $2 for this. Then I found another bread pan. So we are baking, guys. We have 2 bread pans. This one was $3 and it has the little like heat grips on the side. This one was really nice, nicer than my other one, but now I have 2. So I got that one. Then I got this for $3. It is, let me bring it a little bit closer. It is this beautiful little turquoise strawberry designed glass thing. I have zero idea what I'm gonna do with this, but I don't care. I think it's beautiful. Then I also got this stack of pink glass plates for $4, and I have a lot of plates of this size, but I don't have any pink ones, and I like to make pretty tables with certain colors, so I got those to add to my collection. So that was everything at America's Thrift that day with my mom. So that was everything that we got that day. It was very substantial. There was a lot of stuff purchased that day. Our car was completely loaded because there's more stuff I haven't shown you that's scattered around the house. And then I got a few things at little stores recently. And let's see there we go. Okay, so I stopped by the Helping Hands and I got this little crock. I collect these. I have several of them. I use them for all sorts of stuff. So I got this one. I think I don't know what I paid for each individual thing. I just know I paid $5 for the whole bag full. And it was this, that, I think the pillow in the living room. So anyways, I got this little crock, and this is funny. It's a funny story. When I brought this to the front, the lady was very confused. She was like, I'm sorry, a solitary ceramic orange? Why? Why do you just have one single ceramic orange? Were they like out of oranges? I was like, no, this was the only one. There were other fruits. I didn't want those fruits. I wanted the one solitary ceramic orange to go with my solitary ceramic lemon. So I got the orange, and then I also got this beautiful scarf with cats on it. It's covered in cat pictures, and I liked that. And then I got one other thing. It was a pillow, and I got that whole pile for $5. So that was really awesome. Then let me see. So I went to Innovative Charities the other day, and I got this book, Coyote True, and it is about a cowboy on a cattle drive, and I just really liked, weirdly enough, I liked the font of the words because those are kind of easy to read, and I liked the shape of the book and what it sounded like. And then for 50 cents, I got this really cute little cat figurine. I don't know. It's just, I thought it was cute. So I got that. And then, this is my favorite part. For $5, I got these adorable, gorgeous navy blue heels, exactly my size, with this little straps for, like I said, $5. So this would be what I call an aesthetically pleasing yard sale haul. Just look at this. Just look at that. It's so perfect. I found this in a box, wrapped in paper. I barely saw the edge of it and knew exactly what that was. It was handmade. It is a potato. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a hollow ceramic potato. That is a potato trinket dish to go in my window with my pepper trinket dish, and I love this so much. So I got that, and I got this cute little candlestick, and this wooden lady holding grapes and putting grapes in. I liked her face. Not all wooden people have pretty faces, and she had a really pretty face. So I liked her a lot. She was great. Then I also got this seashell metal dish. It's not actually silver, but it's supposed to look like silver, and it's shaped like a seashell. This is what I mean by aesthetically pleasing. Like, of all the silver trays, I didn't get a regular silver tray. I got a seashell silver tray, and I didn't get 9 candlesticks. I got 1 gorgeous, pretty little candlestick, and I didn't get just a weird looking wooden figure. I got a gorgeous wooden figure, and I didn't just get a trinket dish. I got a potato trinket dish. It's just very aesthetically pleasing, and I love that so very much. So that was everything that I got, and now I'm going to go show you all the stuff in the house that has already been put away, and tell you which stores I got that from. So these little pillows on this couch were some of the things that I've put away already. The cases I bought for about $6 for both of them at one point, and I was on the lookout for some pillows to fill them, because as you can see, this is more of a normal pillow size, and this is these pillows. So they're a weird size and shape. So I was just eyeballing it. I had no idea what size and shape these were. I would just go in a thrift store, look at a pillow, and be like, meh, doesn't look right. So I found this one. This one is a feather-filled pillow. We found this one at the second rescue mission site. No. First rescue mission. There we go. First rescue mission we went to, we got this one. And then I went into Helping Hands a few days later, and I walked in and found a pillow, and I was like, that looks about like the size of the one I just bought that I think will fit in my case. So I brought that one home. They both fit perfectly. I love that. So now have pillows on my couch, and this is usually how they sit. They're usually back here, and then these are in front. So I now have red pillows for my couch, which I think ties the room together so well. So I love those red pillows, and I had just eyeballed the size. So another thing that has been put away already is these curtains. There is a reason I have curtains in here. You may be thinking, okay, it's a living room to a kitchen. Why are there curtains here? Well, sometimes when you're hosting in a very small house and you don't want people to be able to see that your kitchen is a disaster, you can casually, without explaining why, pull not the whole curtain closed, not the whole thing every time, but just pull parts of this curtain a little bit closed, so that when they walk in, oh, look at the beautiful draping. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can't really see my messy kitchen, and you can't see my messy sink or my messy stove really well. So isn't that lovely? And then when you are hosting and you're hosting a lot of people and the kitchen is an absolute disaster and you're only hosting in the living room and the library, which is our dining room, you pull the whole thing closed and it's beautiful, but no one can see into your messy kitchen, and it separates both rooms. It also helps in the winter to keep heat in one room, not the other room, but these aren't very thick, so that doesn't really help a ton. But yes, that is why these are here. And then we moved the curtain holders from the library to the living room because we ran out of curtain holders, and I love the way those look. They're so pretty. I paid $6 for both of those, $3 a piece. Okay, so this is the other thing we got. This was $10, and I was in the that very morning, I was not in the market for a new bedside table. But that very morning, Judah sent me a picture of a book that is in there actually, ripped to complete shreds by our dog Matilda. So she had gotten, this used to be just a white table with a shelf on the bottom, and she had gotten it off the bottom shelf and ripped it to shreds. I'm glad I moved our Bibles from that same shelf, or that would have been one of the Bibles she ripped up. So we had to buy a new bedside table, and within 5 minutes I had walked to the furniture section and instantly found this gorgeous thing. I put a handle on here. It doesn't actually fit, like the screw doesn't fit, so it's kind of weird, but it's just a little bunny handle. But it opens nicely. It had to be fixed a little bit, and I added some spray paint because you can see that was the original color. And it wasn't that color when I got it. It was painted black, but it had some remnants. So I spray painted some of it. All of our books fit in here, which was fantastic because I was looking for a home for all of our Christian books and our like leadership books and stuff like that, and devotionals, and I didn't have a place for any of those. So those all now fit in the back, and our Bibles fit in the front, and our little bowl of pens. And it's pretty because of the glass, and the tabletop is bigger, and what I love about it is that it actually makes it feel more like a bedroom. It just brings a very, upscale feel. A very upscale feel to this whole corner, and that was a total accident. Hello, Eileen. Come here. Tell everybody hi. Say hi. Your sister's asleep. Hi, sister. Hello, Mabel. Hello, Eileen. Say hi. So, yeah, I love the way that looks. That was our other thing. All right, one more thing that's been put away. I'll show you what I got. Okay, it's out here in the shed, and you can already see it just a little bit. It's right here. This is my 6-foot, almost completely brand new, unlit Christmas tree that I got for $40. I am so excited about this. It's almost brand new. It looks so good, doesn't smell weird, it's in great condition, came with all the parts, is not lit, which is fantastic, or is not pre-lit, which is fantastic because if the lights are to ever go out on a pre-lit tree, you have the hardest time getting those lights ever off of there. So now I don't have lights as a problem, so we get to string our own lights on it, which is so perfect. Got it for $40. So excited. It's 6 foot, so it fits in our house because we have very, very short ceilings. It's a big fat round one, but it's kind of also skinny, which is exactly what both of us wanted. I love that tree. So as you can see, my Christmas stuff is kind of all right here. I'm gonna decorate with this in the next few weeks. So excited about my amazing Christmas tree find, and even my husband was very proud of me for finding that. Thank you so much for watching my video of showing you all the things that I've got recently. I can't wait to show you where I put them all and what I do with them, and some of my ones that I bronze, how those turn out, and all sorts of things. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!